Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are conducting our Navigate series for your resources and support here at Grand Valley. I'm going to be your guide today. My name is Natalie Trent, and I'm the Human Resources Specialist. We developed this program utilizing the Wellness Wheel. This was borrowed from our friends at Campus Recreation and Wellness. They developed this tool, and we've utilized this framework to share the resources and information that Human Resources has available for you. So you may be asking, why are we doing this series? And we started this series because in 2018, we did a wellness survey that showed 82% of students care about you and your well-being. And so we wanted to provide the resources and information to allow you to effectively care for your own well-being. So today we're going to be discussing intellectual resources and answering the question, what professional development opportunities and tools are available to me as a faculty or staff member? So I'm going to be walking you through these different resources today, and we're going to just jump right in here and start with navigating through the available resources on our website. So through the Human Resources main website, you can access the links I'm going to show you today under this Current Employees section. Both the Supervisor Resources and the Professional Development Resources are going to be under that tab. So we'll start by diving into the Professional Development website and resources available there. To start off here, we've got professional development tips that rotate on this site periodically when you visit. I think there's a total of about 12 tips that will just rotate and provide you professional development tips and tricks to keep you engaged. And then upcoming opportunities are located in the center here. So this is programs that we have available. As you can see, the Navigate series is currently listed here, as well as a couple virtual trainings with Andy Masters and College Customer Service. Those are coming up on the 28th, it looks like. But if you expand this view and view more upcoming events, you'll get the full calendar view. You can also view the full calendar view of events here in the quick links. In addition, we have Leadership IQ. This is a program that's free to our university faculty and staff, and it's a really great opportunity to kind of dive into leadership development topics. Through this portal, you'll be able to set up an account using these instructions right up here at the top. Following this link and creating an account. You'll be able to, if you have any questions or issues setting up your first account for the first time, you'll be able to contact our HR Career Services email or by contacting us at our main Human Resources phone number. Kim Monahan helps administer the logins for this program and can assist with any troubleshooting that you may need. Additionally, you can see that you can get to the login screen from this page, as well as utilize the course list and course descriptions. The course list is composed of a number of different trainings. As you can see, it's a pretty extensive list, and under a variety of topic areas. So you have things that not only are applicable to maybe supervisors, but general staff to help with your learning and growth and development. So you've got things like strategic planning or leading people, but you also have items like influencing others and building positive work relationships. All programs are fairly lengthy, so typically they're right around that hour mark. Some you can see are a little bit longer, some just a little bit shorter. So there's a variety of lengths, but these programs are pretty robust. I myself have completed a number of them through training opportunities, and they have a lot of good content within them to help you grow and develop. In addition to this page, back on the professional development site, we have a link to the Sprout website, and this is where you can log in and view all the different training opportunities that are available to you as a staff member across the university. So Human Resources does have a whole suite of training and development opportunities that we make available to faculty and staff. But in addition to that, other departments on campus have things available, such as the Faculty Teaching and Learning Center or Inclusion and Equity. So all those trainings can be found on the Sprout registration. You probably registered for today's program as well as maybe the rest of the Navigate series through that portal as well. so you're probably pretty familiar with it already. In addition to these quick links, we have a couple categories right in the middle of the page here. You can see for learning and development through different avenues. So you can learn and develop through attending a class. So we have links out to the various avenues for finding classroom opportunities. Some of those opportunities I believe you can have be for your specific department. So if there's a particular topic that you're engaging your department on for inclusion and equity, for example, you can have them come and do more personalized trainings for your department. We also have this opportunity to connect with others. So that's through things like communities of practice and support. Those would be things like the Positive Organizations group or the Moms and Dads group. We can learn through those different opportunities and avenues, as well as committee work. So we have the AP committee and the PSS development committee. Those are both charged with professional development opportunities for those groups. So you can use that to kind of springboard learning opportunities through connecting with those other individuals. You can also learn at your own pace. Those learning opportunities are things like the Leadership IQ that's featured here as well as in the quick links. But we have continuing education here at the university. So if you're seeking a degree or certificate program, you can do that through here. And you can also learn and develop through things like our wellness coaching with Priority Health or our work-life consultant. And then we have a professional development book list and articles here as well. So you can kind of utilize those at your leisure and don't have to be tied to specific classroom times or group meeting times. These are all learning at your own pace. Finally, we have the Grow Your Career group. Within this, we have our link to our career services and coaching. This is Kim Monahan in the Human Resources office. She does that confidential coaching that she can assist with career planning and development and growth opportunities for you. We also have personal assessments available. So these are things like the DISC training, where you learn what your DISC personality index is, and there's others available as well. And then there's finally different awards that you can grow your career through initiatives associated with those opportunities. The last thing I want to point out on this page is our featured professional development blog. This rotates, we try on a quarterly basis. This is a guest blog though, so anybody at the university could submit content for this. So again, that's another opportunity for growth and development in itself. If you wish to submit a piece, you can do that through the AP Development Committee. Contact information is linked right here. It's a hyperlink, so you can do that easily, and they'll assist with, guidelines for developing a blog if you've never done that before, and be able to submit content for this website. And at the very bottom here, we do have the Networking 101 and Stay Relevant blogs that have already been put out there. So this is where we'll catalog all those previous blogs, so you always have access to them. So that about covers it for our professional development page here. The other page I want to highlight for you is going to be the Supervisor Resources page. Now this page we've designed in a way that breaks it out as a supervisor if you're coming here for information for a particular staffing group. So you've got hourly, salaried, and faculty staff groupings. And then we have the subsequent policies, guidelines, as well as staff relations topics, for new staff, as well as forms that are particular to those specific groups. So we'll link out to the specific, policy for AP staff, for example, for our salaried section, or the appropriate handbook for hourly staff, where you can find those pieces of information from the policy and guidelines. We also have under the staff relations, similarly, discipline, grievances. We've got our EAP service through Encompass there as well, and performance development EPDP links. And then for new staff, we have some really great tools under here, such as a new hire checklist. So whether you're a supervisor or maybe a staff member in the department that's been tasked with assisting for the onboarding of an individual in your department, you can utilize the resources on this checklist to make sure they're squared away and start off on the right foot. We also have things like the new staff orientation website, where new staff can access information about the university. They can navigate through that website to learn all the different things about what the university has available on campus, where they can find different things. Very robust tool to help onboard new hires as well. We also have the common forms section. So this is things like academic participation forms, a departure checklist, flexible work arrangements, and FMLA leave of absence applications and documents. So a lot of really great resources we've developed and kind of compartmentalized them all into this one succinct site, so you don't have to hunt around for all the different information across the many different pages we have. We've kind of put it into this one portal for you to access. In addition to that, we have kind of our learning and development opportunities for leadership and professional development for supervisors. So this can be applicable whether you are a supervisor now or striving to be a supervisor someday, or just want to develop your leadership skills. So we have a listen section that's dedicated to podcasts for leadership growth and development. A read section with different either websites or specific articles. Our pertinent articles section covers a lot of different topics, such as managing remote workers or virtual teams and how to navigate team meetings in a virtual setting. So a lot of really timely information here right now, and then general articles and topics as well. We also have this watch section, so you can review the Leadership IQ trainings through this portal as well. Here's another area where we've kind of linked you back to that, but those are video recorded sessions, and you can do those at your own pace, but you can engage in those learning opportunities by viewing them. And then we recently did a Randy Dean training on virtual meetings and virtual work. You can access the handouts from that session as well as the video recording of the session here. You will need your GVSU login and ID to be able to do that, but you can access those at any time and watch those at your leisure. And we have approved them for technical credit for PSS. So if you are able to watch the recording or if you attended one of the live sessions, you can still receive credit regardless. We also have finally this the Learn section, and this is specific training and development programs. So Supervisor 101 was one of those. We have two different, I guess, categories here. One was the presentation slides, and then one is better for printed slides if you prefer that, a little less ink heavy, as well as a quick reference guide. And then we have external training program links. So if you're looking to grow outside of what's offered here at the university, here's some different vetted sources that you can explore for those opportunities. Many of them may have a cost associated with those training and development opportunities, but certainly something you can engage your department on if there's funding available to explore those in more detail. And then finally, we have this supervisor newsletter archive. This is where you can find all the old supervisor newsletters, so you don't have to hunt through your email to find that information at a later date and time. They're all cataloged here and easily searchable. So that covers all the website pieces that we wanted to discuss today, but we'll just kind of wrap things up with, this is all part of a larger wellness planning guide we've put together, and that document will be distributing and made available on our web pages following this series. But we want to make sure that people know that they can utilize all the information and tools we're providing you and this wellness planning document to care for you and your well-being. And Elisa Salazar, our work-life consultant, can assist with that opportunity as well and that wellness planning. And she is linked here, so you can schedule an appointment to meet with her through this linked up PDF. We have a few more sessions to go in our Navigate series. This is a full view of all those sessions and topics, and we'll be covering a couple of really pertinent things coming up here next week and at the end of this week around social resources, spiritual resources for mindfulness. We'll even be doing a mindfulness meditation practice to give you a little quick 2-minute practice to kind of expose you to that and get you accustomed to those mindfulness tools. And we have our charter schools coming to talk to us about remote schooling and learning for working parents. So that'll be a really great tool that we are looking forward to hearing more about. Finally, we just want to say that Human Resources, we are here to answer your questions, whether they're big or small. We're here to help, and we are your resource. So we want you to utilize us and be able to, reach out when you need something or when you need guidance of where to find something. We're here for you and to support you. So with that, I'll close for the day, but thank you so much for attending, and we really appreciate your time and hope you reach out to us soon for other opportunities. Thank you so much.